Election day is finally here. For the last few hours since 6 a.m. Korean time, millions of people have mobilized to choose South Korea's next president. They've been casting their ballots at nearly 14,500 voting stations nationwide. Like this one here in Seoul's Pyeongchang-dong. With voting open to the general public until 6 p.m, then for another 90 minutes to allow those affected by COVID-19 to vote, there's a long night of vote counting ahead. That process would normally be expected to be complete by 6 to 7 a.m. the next morning, but this year there's the added complication of those later COVID-19 affected votes. On election day alone, more than 340,000 infections were confirmed in South Korea, adding to the many more who tested positive over the last few days. To ensure their voting rights, the government set up this later period for them to leave quarantine and also made a late change to the system to make sure they'd use official ballot boxes. There had been some sharp criticisms after it emerged that those with COVID-19 had their votes collected in things like plastic bags during early voting last Friday and Saturday. While officials here have dismissed election rigging concerns, as they've ensured all voters use official voting booths and ballot boxes today, one aspect of early voting that has been celebrated is that there was a record turnout of nearly 37% of registered voters, amounting to more than 16 million people. And the atmosphere around this vote is very different to that in 2017. The previous presidential election was dominated by the winner, current President Moon-Jae-in, after the impeachment of former Conservative leader Park Geun-hye. This time, it's much more unpredictable. The main Liberal and Conservative rivals, Lee-Jae-myung and Yoon-Suk-yeol respectively, have been barely separable in pre-election polls. Broadly speaking, Lee's focused on improving livelihoods while Yoon's stressing the need for a fairer society. Lee's most prominent position in recent years has been Gyeonggi Province Governor, while Yoon's famous for his previous role as Prosecutor General. Yet all too often, the focus has been on scandals, family members and general mudslinging. And aside from the domestic front, whoever wins will face a tense global environment based on the war in Ukraine and North Korean threats closer to home. A lot at stake then, but for now we are in the dark. There's been a polling blackout since last week, meaning we can't accurately gauge public sentiment following minor opposition candidate Ahn-Cheol-soo's decision to drop out of the race and support Yoon. And now things are even more strict. We're only allowed to film at certain voting stations, and people are not allowed to take photos of their ballots inside the voting booths. Breaking that rule can be punished by a heavy fine or even up to 2 years in prison. So our first sign of the outcome will be when exit poll data emerges, but no earlier than 7:30 p.m. When the winner does become clear, we'll let you know here at Korea Now as soon as we know.